Humans are the only species with the ability to throw with power and accuracy. That's why for them, everything's a weapon if they can find a way to throw it. It took me longer than it should have to understand what I was seeing. The human, the weirdly shaped ape, was tossing a pencil. A writing instrument. He tossed it, caught it and tossed it again. He did it mindlessly. He was thinking of something else, contemplating some paper in front of him. He stopped only once to write for a minute, then was back at that tossing. He doesn't know. How can he? As ship's doctor, I am acutely aware of all the beings on this ship and their capabilities. Or so I thought. This human continues to baffle me. For he is the only being on this ship that can throw an oblong cylinder into the air and catch it. He dropped it once, but he didn't seem bothered. Cursed once, picked it up and resumed. I watched him for over an hour. Contemplating, trying to imagine all the possibilities for his tossing of that dang pencil. I realized that skill was dangerous, not just for what it could do, but for the ease the human exhibits it. 1 year later I was assigned to a larger ship. There were 10 humans on board this ship. Me and the other doctor were assigned 5 each. One of mine was something called a teenager. My first day of assignment I get an urgent call to the education wing. I see my charge, Kim Siegel, sitting in the corner looking ashen. A Stiphin was laid out on the floor with what looked to be an eraser sticking out of its third abdomen. They were removing it as I entered. I realized it wasn't just an eraser, it was a full pencil. Dang it. The other doctor had the Stiphin. My job was Kim. I walk over to Kim. She looked to be in shock. I saw some excrement a foot or so away. What happened there? I threw up. Why? I hurt him. My God, I nearly killed him. I was tossing the pencil up and Psych came up behind me. Scared me half to death. I caught and threw the pencil. I guess Stiphins aren't as dense as other species? That is correct. Minimal force will penetrate a Stiphin. And it looks like Psych will be okay. Why do you think you nearly killed him? That's what the other doctor said. 1 more inch in or up and I would have hit thinking matter, killing him. I didn't mean to. It's okay. I think it's best if you go to your room for now. Get some water and lay down. I will call your mom to come help you. Am I in trouble? Is my mom going to lose her job? I doubt it. I haven't watched security tapes yet, but it sounds like a reaction accident which is covered under Article 54 subsection 21. I think you are responsible for 25% of his medical bill, but that should be all. Oh, thank God, and thank you. I realized I hadn't given her my name. Gavin. Thank you, Gavin. 2 hours later I was still trying to decipher the security camera. I had slowed it down to quarter speed. Kim was doing the same flipping thing. Tossing the pencil up, catching it, then tossing it up again. I'd already sent in my report, classic reaction accident. But I was captivated by this little ugly ape that hadn't even fully grown into her reproductive stage yet. She had the same if not more skill than my previous charge. She caught the pencil and launched it at speed at Psych after Psych had snuck up behind her and made the sound of some kind of animal roar. Psych really was lucky. Kids will be kids, but just the same, we should all be cautious around humans.